think that's Thelma. She figured out another way to get up here. But she didn't get over. You want to know what I'm talking about? Stay tuned. Been trying to figure out how to keep my cats from jumping down into the beds I have down here, the containers. I want to plant in them, but they've been jumping in them and all that. They killed out what peppers I had in one of them, so I thought I'd use this wire shelving right here. It was almost the perfect length. Kenny wasn't here, so what I did, I strip tied it on this side. And I put a screw right there and zip tied it to the screw so it's sturdy enough it's not going to fall over. But hopefully they won't be jumping into my beds anymore. And I'm thinking about setting up the camera in the yard and up here just to see exactly how they handle the situation. What do you think? And if I do, I may even show it. But for now, yeah, and down here she jumped up there just so she could crawl under there. I may have to put something there too. I don't know. We're just going to watch and see what they do. This shelving, of course, was free. And if it works, later on, if I want to, I can take it off, paint it. If it works. Maybe once they figure out, she's going to try to go over. Ah! She went over and jumped. I called this a failure. I'm going to have to go up taller than this. That or add something to the top of this. What do you think? Back to the drawing board. You witnessed it as well as I did. No need for a camera. They will go over. Bella, I don't think you do a whole lot of jumping anymore, do you, sweetie? I'm going to go have to find something else to go with that, see if I can fix it. I think I know what I can use. Come to think of it, I think I know what I can use. Working on my porch today and trying to solve some cat issues. Hi, Henrietta. I'll be down in a minute, okay? I know you've been up on the hill. Have you laid your egg yet? Huh? I gotta go check on Henrietta, too. It's a beautiful spring day, but I thought I'd bring you down here and show you one of the cutest things ever. That's one reason I'm trying to see that. I need to make this more cat friendly without them messing up my plants. That one looks just like Mama. Hi, Mama. You're a good mama. You are. She took them down sometime since last night. They were still on the porch as of last night. What are you doing, huh? And I've got one laying there. But I got to figure out how to keep them from wanting to be in this area. Thought I had that figured out. And I'm going to try to figure out this. And I already know the answer to that one. And I'll show it to you in a little bit. I'm calling this day 9, lady. I'm not messing with them. I know you'll be down in a little bit for something to eat and drink, okay? You're going to be a good mommy. I hope you hatch some. At least one little baby. Day 9. Yeah. You think she's going to hatch her some chicks, honey? Huh? But anyway, I'm just doing a little bit of a garden tour. I keep moving that. Don't know exactly where I'm going to put it. And you've either already heard or hearing that I'm trying to cat-proof this area. Because I know if I just put another fence up like that, they're just going to climb over. So I've got some ideas for these beds to keep them from going in those. Because that's why there's no peppers in them. The pine cones in that one didn't work. All this needs to be thinned out. But it's so pretty, I hate to. May not have color, but it's got a little bluebird in there. Little piggy could use something. I've got a couple of stakes sitting here because I think I've got something I'm going to put right there to help my cucumbers climb. I think I'm having better peppers. A lot better peppers. And when Omi sees this, she'll agree. She already agreed when she was here than I ever had last year. Last year, all of them got ate up. I think that's just a wildflower. I was sniffing on it, but I think, because that's mint right here. Yeah, that's spearmint. German thyme. I've got some stuff I'm going to actually use in my garden to look at there. In my garden to fertilize, something I used at a greenhouse, I guess more than 30 years ago. But I'm going to use it. That used to have a little thing for water, measure water, and it's gone, but I think it's still cute, so I use it. I should have planted these farther apart. I hope I'm videoing enough if the sun's out. I think I should have planted them farther apart. Maybe one here and one on that end, but I didn't. So I've got to start training them. And I'm going to move my garlic, I believe, so that they can come on out this way. But aren't they beautiful? Look at the blooms. And I'd say it won't be long, I'll be having cucumbers. One did not make it in this bed for whatever reason, but the other one looks like it's doing well. I want it to train out, or I might move it totally to the center right here and let it trail out. But like I said, I gotta deal with these first. But I'll bring you back when I decide. I say if. I will decide. Don't see wildflowers coming up in here still. The ones that I put down, what I call wild ground covers in here. Oh, that might be a few. I might see a few sprouting. See? That might be a few of them sprouting. Right there. And right there. Oh. And if it's not grass, that might be some wildflowers sprouting. Here, we've had a lot of rain, so maybe they're just now germinating. Right there. Some more ground cover trailing from the other side. I know that's something wild. I planted some wildflowers in here too and threw some mulch down to keep the birds from eating it. And that might be one of them. I don't know. And that, I believe, is what's always in the yard, so I'll just have to wait and see. This little iron, this little thing, I've misplaced that thing so many times, it goes onto a piece that should be going in my bathroom soon. How it got out here, I have no clue. That's my life. This area right here still needs a lot of work. So does this. I gotta get all this ivy out. My ferns are doing good that I transplanted, and the wildflower, I believe, are gonna come back next year really pretty. And these are fixing to bloom a pretty yellow. I know. I threw some what I call wild. Did I throw them in here? I think they were already in here. Strawberries, because of the little berries. They're a ground cover. You can step on them all day long, and they pretty much come back. Except for the berry, of course. I smashed it. Not sure. I believe that's wild. Some of that's got to come out. But I've got some mulch for in here. Took my Dollar Tree baskets, and I planted some mint here. Brought one of the fuchsias out of more sun, put it right here. I put a planter here I've not done anything with yet, or do I know where I want to put it yet. And found that in my backyard, so I don't know if my brother brought it over here or what happened. I don't think I had one of those, but I stuck it in the bucket for right now. See, I stepped on that. But in nature, you step on items, and they seem like they come back really good. See, they're almost indestructible. So I'll bring you out here and show you. When I talked to my husband a few minutes ago, I told him I was going to need his muscles when he gets home, because I want to move this mulch to the backyard. Collected some stakes where the animals, where my goats and chickens were at, to stake up some more tomato plants. And boy, yeah, that still smells. Gotta get out of that. Trim all that back. The peppers I could have gave up on. Seem like they're rebounding. Look. And I still got some in here. Yeah. Still, I get out. Part of my, they don't usually go in these unless I'm back here, and it's mainly trouble, but still got those I need to throw out. I've got to get these tomatoes staked. Look at that vine. I'm thinking maybe if, yeah, see, look. Got a bloom on it. But I've got to get more stakes in it. These, I believe, were some of the, I can give up on peppers. Look how they're doing, I think. Let me see. I don't remember now. I don't know. I don't know if that's the second ones I got or what. These were give up peppers. And look how big that basil's getting. I'm going to have to move it. It's beautiful. I've already started staking up on these. I've got tomatoes, people. I've got 3. And more blooms. Oh, I got 4. I've got 5. I've got 6. 6 that I know of. Yay! A success. I have success. I've grew some tomatoes. Last year was awful with tomatoes. You see how that needs to be staked. Strawberries, the boys pretty much dropped all of them. So, not much to show in the strawberry bed. More peppers. Those are those mortgage tomato plants. I don't see any blooms on them yet. Don't think I see any blooms. I'm thinking that might be poke salad with that purple. I need to take a picture and find out. Trouble, if you don't stop, get out. And that has to be pulled out. Don't have much weeding to do, but I got peppers in here. And my cucumbers are doing beautiful back here. So, I'm just giving you an overview before I get in here. And that begonia's doing good. What did I plant here? Another mint. Doing good. My sage, for some reason, I don't know if it's not staying wet enough or too dry, but wants to do yellow right there. So I'm going to cut those back. And something got in here. It must have sat on my begonia. Look. Flat as all get out. I can't picture a cat doing it. What else would have done it? Because it's pretty high up. And I don't think they stepped in it because it would have been hard trail going that way. So I don't know what happened. Trouble decided to leave me alone. He got in some shade. There's the girls' dust bath area. Hi, Lexi. Got to trim these bushes back. That pepper seems like it's doing fairly decent. Like I said, it's prettier than any peppers I had last year. Oh, he's back. He's back. So I got to trim those back. Mr. Rooster's getting moved out of the front. And maybe Mr. Sheep. They may be going to the back side yard. All that I leave as ground cover. Don't have to plant. I'm thinking that has a purple flower. I'm not sure. The cats have been using this as like a tree house, so that's fine. They can do that. Got a flag thing here that I can hang something off of. Not many weeds in here. Got to do something with chick, something with these, because they're all, a couple of them laying down. Threw out coffee grounds in here and wet them down. Don't know why, but I did. Still need to empty that basket out and redo it. Told you I'm slow. Mr. Doggy needs fixed. Clover I pulled out of a hanging basket. I just laid it there and it's still there. Begonias are doing good. Squash, not so much. I thought it was going to, oh, else. This one hasn't rebounded yet. And this is what it takes to weed it. What? This one seems like it might be rebounding. If I get one squash, I'll be happy. I borrowed dirt out of this one, so I've not planted anything in it yet. This fuchsia seems like it does pretty good out here. It still has water from the rain. But see, my my squash. Pitiful. What? Pitiful, pitiful. But in my raised beds, most of them, it doesn't take a whole lot to weed them out. Some stuff has to be out of here like that. This I'll leave because I think it's pretty. Gives it greenery. So far I've left the Roses Sharons because I couldn't just pull them out. Haven't pruned that bush back. This looks like a little mountainous jungle right here, doesn't it? Not too bad. I almost pulled up the long blades and I thought, no, let's see where it takes us. Trim this bush totally back. I have a reason why. I didn't trim that one. Took off my wind chime that wasn't working. The solar part. I've got to get that out. Now, I don't know. I'm wanting to think. I think my husband might have moved those. I need to ask him. I'm sure the cats didn't do it. But that's my pumpkin plants. Volunteer pumpkin plants. And I want to train them to go all through here. Thus, I trimmed that one down too so it would have sun. Brought this out to put in my pumpkin patch. And I've got to pull some ivy and stuff out. And I trimmed that bush back. Trimmed 3 bushes back. That's the garbage out of it. So, that is a small tour of what Angie's done or not done so far. I caught Miss Winter in here laying. I think that's why my purple and green basil didn't make it, but I think I've got another one coming up here and something coming up here, so I've got to problem solve that. And I need to fertilize the chocolate mint. That's basically it.